Blood flow is the silent architect of your health, but as the years tick by, many seniors start to feel its slow, creeping decline. You notice the cold feet, the tingling in your hands, the way your knees protest a little louder after a walk, or perhaps the mental fogginess that makes recalling a simple name an effort. If you are experiencing any of these common age-related struggles, from muscle weakness to nerve pain, you are not alone. These are often all symptoms pointing back to one central issue: insufficient circulation. I am here today to tell you that you absolutely can reverse this decline, and we are going to start with one incredibly simple, cheap, and powerful drink recipe that can boost your circulation by as much as 50%, delivering fresh, healing oxygen and nutrients right where your body needs them most. This single fix can be the difference between feeling frail and feeling vibrant again. I am Dr. Sandra Serrati, and I have dedicated my career to helping seniors reclaim their independence and vitality through simple, evidence-based nutrition and lifestyle changes. I believe senior health should be straightforward, powerful, and accessible, and that is exactly what we are focusing on today. So, why does this happen? Why do our bodies, which were once so efficient, start to fail at the most basic job of moving blood around? Think of your circulatory system like the plumbing in an old house. Over decades of use, two main things happen. First, the pipes themselves, which are your arteries and veins, start to lose their elasticity. They become stiffer, a process medically known as arteriosclerosis. Your arteries are designed to expand and contract with every heartbeat to push blood along, but as they stiffen due to factors like chronic inflammation and the buildup of cellular waste, that efficient pump action diminishes. Second, the inside of those pipes can get clogged. This is the more commonly understood problem of plaque buildup, or atherosclerosis. But there is a deeper, microscopic cause that affects every senior, and it is called endothelial dysfunction. The endothelium is the delicate, single-cell lining of every blood vessel. Its primary job is to produce a molecule called nitric oxide, or NO. Nitric oxide is the body's natural, most powerful vasodilator. It is what tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, instantly increasing blood flow. When we are young, the endothelium is a nitric oxide factory, keeping our circulation smooth and robust. As we age, and especially if we have been exposed to years of processed foods, stress, and inactivity, that factory starts to shut down. The production of NO plummets, and your vessels start to constrict, leading to all those symptoms: the cold extremities, the lack of energy, the struggle for your heart to pump enough blood to your brain. This reduction in nitric oxide production is the root cause of poor senior circulation, and fixing it is the key to solving everything else. The good news is that we can absolutely fire up that nitric oxide factory again, and we can do it with one simple, cheap drink you can make at home. The secret lies in a group of compounds called nitrates, which are natural molecules found in certain vegetables. When you consume these nitrates, your body converts them into that vital nitric oxide we just discussed. The single best, most potent source of these blood flow boosting nitrates is beetroot. Beets are often overlooked, but they are a powerhouse for senior health. To get the maximum benefit, you need to consume them in a way that makes the nitrates highly available for conversion. That is where our simple drink recipe comes in. Here is the master recipe. Take 1 medium raw beet, peeled and chopped, 1 small handful of fresh spinach or kale, which adds a secondary nitrate boost, the juice of 1 whole lemon, which helps with the conversion process, and 1 cup of water. Blend this until it is absolutely smooth. That is it. You might be wondering about the taste. The lemon is crucial because it cuts the earthy taste of the beets. You can add a small slice of fresh ginger for an anti-inflammatory kick and a tiny bit of stevia or monk fruit if you need sweetness. But keep the sugar low, because high blood sugar actually damages the nitric oxide production line. Drinking just 8 to 10 ounces of this simple beet and greens blend daily, particularly about an hour before any planned activity, has been shown in studies to significantly enhance blood flow. This effect is so reliable that professional athletes use beet juice to boost their performance, and what works for an athlete's muscles also works for a senior's brain, nerves, and heart. Most seniors do not know this next part about consistency and timing. It is not a one-and-done solution. The maximum benefit comes from making this drink a daily habit. Within 2 weeks, you should start to feel a noticeable difference, especially in the warmth of your extremities and the clarity of your thinking. Remember, you are systematically restoring your endothelial health cell by cell. While the beet drink is our main weapon, we need to provide the rest of the body with the supportive nutrients it needs to maintain this improved circulation and fight off the causes of hardening arteries. Think of this as giving your whole system the raw materials for repair. First, let us talk about the omega-3s. These essential fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, or in a high-quality fish oil supplement, are crucial for maintaining the fluidity and flexibility of your blood vessel walls. They reduce inflammation, which is the main culprit in endothelial damage, and they help prevent the stickiness of blood platelets, reducing the risk of clots. Aim for at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. Next is magnesium. Nearly half of all seniors are deficient in this vital mineral. Magnesium is nature's calcium channel blocker, meaning it helps to relax and dilate blood vessels, directly supporting nitric oxide's work. It also plays a key role in muscle function, including your heart. Good sources include almonds, pumpkin seeds, and dark leafy greens, or a magnesium glycinate supplement, which is easy on the stomach. We also need to focus on the B vitamins, specifically B12 and folate. These vitamins are essential for keeping levels of a harmful amino acid, called homocysteine, in check. High homocysteine levels are highly corrosive to the delicate lining of your blood vessels and are strongly linked to poor circulation and cardiovascular disease. As seniors often have difficulty absorbing B12 from food, a high-quality methylcobalamin supplement is often recommended, especially for those over 60. You are not just focusing on one area, but bolstering your entire circulatory infrastructure. Keep watching. The biggest mistake is coming soon, which can completely negate all the benefits of this drink and the supplements we are discussing. It is a common habit most seniors engage in daily without realizing its harm. Circulation is a whole-body process, and while nutrition is key, simple physical actions can dramatically amplify the benefits. These are methods you can integrate seamlessly into your day. One of the most effective secondary solutions is elevation. For seniors dealing with swollen feet and ankles or peripheral edema, elevating your legs above the level of your heart for just 15 to 20 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day, can make a world of difference. This uses gravity to help your veins return blood back to the core. You do not need a fancy setup. Simply lying on your back and resting your feet up against a wall or propped up on 3 pillows while reading is sufficient. Another simple but profound remedy is the practice of hydrotherapy, specifically alternating hot and cold water on your extremities. This is a gentle vascular exercise. At the end of your shower, or by using 2 small basins of water, one warm and one cold, immerse your hands or feet for 2 minutes in the warm, then 30 seconds in the cold, and repeat this cycle 3 times. The hot water causes vasodilation, opening the vessels, and the cold causes vasoconstriction, closing them. This rapid opening and closing is like a workout for your vessels, forcing them to become more responsive and flexible over time, which improves your natural circulation reflex. Do this daily, and you will notice your feet feeling less cold and numb. The connection between poor blood flow and another common senior issue, peripheral neuropathy, is a critical one that must be addressed. Neuropathy, the damage to nerves that often leads to tingling, burning, or numbness, especially in the hands and feet, is often caused by a lack of oxygen and nutrients reaching the ends of those very long nerve fibers. Think of your nerves as electrical cables. They need a constant, steady supply of energy to transmit their signals. When circulation is compromised, those distant nerve endings are the first to starve. Therefore, by fixing your overall blood flow with the beet drink and the nutritional support, you are simultaneously addressing one of the root physical causes of nerve pain. But we can target this even more specifically. A critical nutrient for nerve health is alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA. This powerful antioxidant has the unique ability to work in both fat and water-soluble parts of the body, meaning it can penetrate the nerve tissue and scavenge the free radicals that cause nerve damage. It is particularly effective for people with blood sugar management issues, which often compound neuropathy. For nerve support, look for a supplement containing 600 milligrams of ALA daily. Combining this targeted nutrient with the general improvement in circulation creates a two-pronged attack on neuropathy symptoms, helping to regenerate and protect those damaged nerve endings. Stay with me. The next solution is even better because it focuses on a part of your body you can control instantly, and it will give you a profound sense of grounding and well-being every single day, not just physically, but mentally. We often overlook how simple mechanics and breath control can be advanced circulatory strategies. These are powerful, free, and available to you right now. First, let us talk about posture. When you slouch, whether sitting or standing, you are literally putting kinks in the hose. A rounded back and forward-sloping shoulders constrict the major blood vessels leading to and from your heart and lungs. It reduces the capacity of your lungs to take in oxygen, and it forces your heart to work harder to push blood through a restricted thoracic cavity. Correcting your posture is an advanced fix because it removes chronic self-imposed restriction. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Gently tuck your chin and relax your shoulders down and back. Doing this simple correction for just 30 seconds every hour is an advanced form of vascular therapy. Second, the art of diaphragmatic breathing is profoundly impactful for circulation. Most seniors are shallow chest breathers, using only a fraction of their lung capacity. The diaphragm is a large dome-shaped muscle at the base of the lungs. When you breathe deeply into your belly, your diaphragm moves down, massaging the major vein that runs through your torso, the vena cava. This massage acts like an internal pump, helping to push venous blood back up towards the heart and alleviating pressure in your lower body. Take 5 minutes twice a day to simply lie down or sit comfortably and practice slow, deep belly breaths. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 1, and exhale for a count of 6. This is not just a relaxation technique. It is a physical way to assist your circulation and significantly increase your oxygen saturation, which is then carried by your newly improved blood flow. Now we must address the lifestyle habits that are silently sabotaging your efforts to improve blood flow. Recognizing and stopping these common mistakes can often provide a greater health boost than any single supplement. The most damaging mistake seniors make is prolonged sitting. Sitting is often called the new smoking because of its profound negative impact on vascular health. When you sit for long periods, especially with your legs crossed, you significantly compress the vessels in your legs, leading to stagnation and blood pooling, which is a key contributor to the swelling and discomfort we discussed earlier. The solution is not to run a marathon, but to adopt the principle of frequent movement. You must interrupt every hour of sitting. Set a timer. When it goes off, stand up, March in place for 60 seconds, do 10 calf raises, or simply walk to the kitchen and back. Break the sitting cycle. Another major mistake is chronic dehydration, often mistaken for age-related thirst decline. Mild dehydration thickens your blood, making it harder for your heart to pump and reducing its efficiency in delivering oxygen. Seniors often lose their natural thirst mechanism, so you cannot rely on feeling thirsty. You must be proactive. In addition to our beet drink, aim to consume at least 6 to 8 glasses of pure water throughout the day. A simple trick is to keep a water bottle with you and finish a specific volume by lunchtime and the rest by dinner. Do not rely solely on coffee or sugary beverages, as those can actually be dehydrating or inflammatory. Finally, the biggest mistake is underestimating the impact of chronic stress. When you are stressed, your body floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are designed to prepare you for fight or flight, which means they immediately constrict blood vessels in your extremities and prioritize blood flow to your core and major muscles. While this is helpful if you are facing a physical threat, chronic day-to-day stress means your vessels are constantly in a state of partial constriction, which cancels out all the nitric oxide you are trying to produce. Finding a simple stress-reducing activity, whether it is mindful walking, listening to calming music, or journaling, is a non-negotiable part of improving your circulation. Most seniors do not know this next part about the specific compounds that work synergistically with nitric oxide. These science-backed boosters are the secret weapon to achieving that 50% blood flow increase we promised at the start. To maximize your results and take your circulation from good to excellent, let us look at 2 or 3 science-backed compounds that act as powerful boosters. The first is L-arginine and L-citrulline. These 2 amino acids are critical players in the nitric oxide pathway. L-arginine is the direct precursor to nitric oxide, meaning it is the raw material your body uses to create NO. However, L-citrulline is actually often more effective because your body efficiently converts L-citrulline into L-arginine, and it bypasses a breakdown process that limits the effectiveness of supplementing with L-arginine alone. Taking a combination of these 2, often found in specialized circulation formulas, can provide a sustained release of nitric oxide, keeping your vessels open and flexible throughout the day. This is a highly targeted pharmaceutical-grade boost that works perfectly alongside the dietary nitrates from the beet drink. Second, consider the power of cocoa flavanols. High-quality dark chocolate, specifically that which is 70% cacao or higher, contains powerful antioxidants called flavanols. These compounds have been extensively studied and shown to improve endothelial function and blood flow, particularly to the brain. They actively help the endothelium fight off oxidative stress and inflammation, preserving the nitric oxide you are producing. I am not suggesting you eat a candy bar, but rather a small 1-ounce square of high flavanol, low-sugar dark chocolate daily can serve as a delicious and powerful circulatory medicine. It is a fantastic bridge between an enjoyable treat and a meaningful health intervention. Third, a traditional remedy now supported by modern science is ginkgo biloba. While often cited for memory, its mechanism is directly linked to circulation. Ginkgo works by improving microcirculation, the flow of blood through the smallest vessels, the capillaries, especially in the brain and the extremities. It is particularly valuable for improving the delivery of oxygen and nutrients right to the deepest, most distant nerve and brain cells, which can help with the symptoms of both memory decline and peripheral coldness. Look for a standardized extract to ensure quality and potency. Integrating these 3 boosters gives you a multi-layered approach to vascular health, from the largest arteries down to the smallest capillaries. Let us put all of these powerful strategies together into one simple flowing daily routine that you can start tomorrow. Consistency is the key to unlocking the promised 50% boost. Start your day by preparing and consuming your beet and greens drink. Do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach to ensure maximum absorption of those vital nitrates. Follow this with your omega-3, magnesium, and B vitamin supplements. Next, during the mid-morning, take your supplements of alpha-lipoic acid and your L-citrulline L-arginine blend. Be mindful of your posture as you work, read, or watch television. Every hour, stand up and perform your 60-second movement break. In the afternoon, before your evening meal, dedicate 5 minutes to your diaphragmatic breathing exercise. This is a perfect time to de-stress and prime your core circulation. If you are experiencing swelling, this is an excellent time to do your 15-minute leg elevation. Before bed, enjoy your small square of dark chocolate and consider the quick hydrotherapy on your feet to relax your vessels before sleep, and be sure to drink your final glass of pure water. This holistic routine covers all the bases: nitric oxide production, essential nutrient support, physical assistance through posture and movement, and targeted nerve protection. It is a comprehensive and sustainable plan for long-term vascular health. I understand that seeing a long list of problems associated with aging can feel discouraging, but I want you to shift your perspective. Every symptom, whether it is a numb toe or a foggy memory, is simply your body sending you a clear signal that it needs help, and that help is available. You do not have to settle for the decline that society tells you is inevitable. The science is clear. Your body is capable of healing and renewal at any age. By focusing on simple, powerful, and natural solutions like this affordable beet drink, you are actively participating in your own health journey. You are restoring the plumbing, strengthening the flow, and delivering the oxygen of life back to every cell. Take this plan, feel the difference, and know that you can absolutely reclaim your vitality. If this information has been helpful and you are ready to take control of your circulation, please take a moment to hit the like button on this video. Your support helps me reach more seniors who need this vital health information. Leave a comment below telling me which part of the action plan you are going to start with first: the beet drink, the leg elevation, or the breathing exercises. And if you want more science-backed, easy-to-follow health strategies, please subscribe to the channel.